Hey, how's everybody doing? We are back in the new year, playing our water beavers again, trying to get things set up. Going to take a look. They had an update that moved to 3.1.9, and they added a couple more things to it. First thing they added, they changed the recipe for rice balls, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to pull in a lot more dandelions, and I think we're going to start with doing that down here. Let's take care of that first real quick. All that can go. Yep. Then we're going to grab some dandelions and plant them here. There we go. And there's somebody here, so hopefully they can come down and take care of that. Let's see, what else did they add? They removed these. So the barrels with the worker in it are no longer a thing. I'm going to leave mine here because I like having them, but what they did replace it with, let's see, was a whole house to take care of this. So we're going to grab this up front. And we're going to start in on that. Yep, there we go. Let's check and make sure we have a little bit of tar. Are we making tar? We're making brain boosting salts and brain boosting. Nope, let's have one make tar. There we go. Because we're going to need it. And then the last thing they added was a bit of a surprise to me. They added a floodgate dam. Which I'm kind of mixed on, because it seems to really take down the difficulty, I guess, on water beavers once you can direct your bad water. I kind of liked the idea that their way of dealing with bad water was just to go in the bad water and then just get it cleaned off, instead of waiting to become contaminated, waiting that out, and everything like that. Their solution is, yeah, we're just going to be in the water. But here, I can just put this dam right across here, blow up a little hole over here, put a dam in it, and then every bit of water coming in, I can redirect right off the map, including the bad tide. Now, to do that, it will take me a little while here, because it takes 100 tar, which tar is not always the easiest to make. There we go. We've got our fermentation house. We're going to start with working on getting hiccups. That seems to be what I have this morning. But let's see here. Well, since it's available to us, let's go ahead and grab it. We're going to grab this floodgate dam. Actually, I'm going to start with double dynamite, because we're going to remove a 3x3 here. Yep, there we go. We'll need nitro for that. Do we have nitro? Thinking I need a bigger... You know what? Let's just tell them to store some extra tar in here, because we're going to need it. Let's also check on... We were working on getting our giant blueprint last time, so let's keep somebody in there. Let's make sure they're working on it, so that we can get our tank here, and then we won't have to worry about water storage too much. Let's see. What else do we need? I think I'm going to move this out of the way. So we're going to put you there. Let's get some storage in for dandelions. Something like this, maybe? Can't fit there. I thought it would. Let's see. About right there, and we'll just go across this dry riverbed. Oh, I don't need two. I don't know how two got in there, but okay. We're going to say store all the dandelions you can get, because there's a lot of recipes now that have dandelions. There we go. Once that's all built, we need a medium cauldron. We have one medium cauldron, and we might have another one if we take that back down. So, we're good there. Let's let them keep working on that. You guys are working on tar, but are going to have to work on some nitro. You have bramble flowers, you have explosives, you have bramble flowers. We're not doing bad there. Let's get this in, and then we'll look into getting the dam up over here. How are we doing in the mine? This very unusual mine. Let's see. Well, they're trying to fill up the quartz. We'll let them fill that up. That won't take too long. Let's see. Are you the gatherer? No, you're the tapper. You're the gatherer. You have plenty to gather. In fact, do we have a place to store a bunch of extra chestnuts? We have a bunch of chestnuts, so that'll be okay. We've got all of this going. This will probably take them a little while, because it always takes them a while to walk up there. We could use a little more green land, too, I think. Let's grab some... Oh, I was going to replant these, wasn't I? There we go. Pumpkins. We're going to start from here. And once those are out of there, we'll plant some more. There we go. Those need to be out of there before we can do anything. We'll let them harvest them. Should be okay. A little bit of cleanup from last time. I'll pause and unpause that just to make sure it's working. This just needs unpaused, so we can fill back up our lake over here. Oh, there's something else that just started happening. There's the new... I don't know if this is a new mechanic that just got added, but they have mild disease, which... They've had the beds in here for a while, so we can toss a couple of beds in here for that. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 of them. I'm not 100% sure what causes mild disease. I haven't located what could be the problem with it yet, but it does pop up every once in a while. Let's see. What's this? Oh, somebody actually built the giant buried tank board. Oh well. I guess we can always take it back down. How are we doing? It looks like lumber. We need to move some cutting around here. So we're going to say down to there. Nope, I'm just going to turn that off for a minute. So they'll go get some trees. Because we need trees. Lots of logs and whatnot. There we go. Nothing to do in range. Oh, what's this? You have something to do in range. The problem is... you're full of cabbages, which means that you don't have anything to do because... nobody came and got your cabbages. Speaking of which, we might remove some cabbages over here. How far does this one reach over? Quite a ways. So, if we cancel all of the planting, let's say these 3 rows... and we toss in... where's our basic jobs? There it is. Get a gatherer. And we'll change these to dandelions too, since we are definitely not having a problem on cabbages. The house seems to be working all right. Although, upping it... Oh yeah, upping it does reduce the time. I'm not sure how that works, but... You know, I'm not going to question it. Maybe the beavers are talking to the barrels inside. Helps it grow faster. I'm not 100% sure, really. There we go. We'll just space our pumpkins out. Let's see, can't put one there. Alright, well, we'll go with that. There's just one. Is he asleep? No, he's just sitting in the river. He's okay. What do we need to get another alchemy set? We are working on metal blocks here. We have a decent amount. Let's make another alchemy set so we can get another alchemy place. Although... Oh, there's some holes in the ground there. Have I unlocked the single platform yet? No, not yet. Yeah, let's do that. Seems like a good investment at this point. Not the distillery, the alchemist. Other buildings can be built on its top. You're fine here, but you're not fine there. I'm not 100% sure why. Something to do with the library there, maybe? Alright, we'll use that space for something else. There we go. Speaking of which, how are you guys doing? You're coming along. Are we getting the science that we're supposed to be getting here? There we go. Okay, we are. Did you get the kimchi that you needed? Yep, you started on that. Make sure you're set to copy all these out. You are. Once we have one... Let's see. Washing machines, large water wheel. We could definitely up the capacity of this. What are we waiting on? The actual explosives. Who's making the explosives? You're making the explosives. Nitro. We're out of nitro. Didn't I switch you to nitro? Yeah? Saltpeter, sunflower oil. We should have sunflower oil. We have a lot of sunflower oil. Let's go ahead. Just take out all of these. There we go. These here, I have a feeling, are out of range. Yeah, they are. That's alright. Are we not getting what we need here? Is that part of the problem? We're gonna turn those on. Bad water, dandelions, logs. Are you full? No. Strong alcohol, that's why. So we don't have that. This is full. Let's see if we can make some more of that. How are we doing on rice? Half fermented sake, that's good. We actually need more rice. So, you are on rice. Okay. What are you on? You're on just everything. You have 150. Strange. They're not picking any of this stuff up or taking any of it anywhere, so let's get some haulers to do it. Okay, we've got this in. And this will definitely be where our first dam goes to, so we're going to try removing that and see what happens. Once the drought starts, I suppose it really doesn't matter. It's going to lose water over the side anyway, so let's just detonate that out, and we'll get started on... There it all goes. Let's see. Advanced... Nope, it is this. And... this. Floodgate. Right there. We'll say that's high priority. They won't get it done before the drought, but that's okay. I'll put this up at 2. I do like how the roof lifts up and down with it. That's pretty neat. Whoever made that model is it's a really good model. Let's get our dandelions in here, and hopefully that's enough. We're going to pause you for a minute, though. You can go find something else to do. You can go find something else to do. Let's pause you for a minute. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose all the water out of here, but that's okay. There's nothing up there that water is specifically supporting. We have sawdust, and more sawdust. Lots of sawdust. Did we get that? Yes, I can move this out of there. You are doing, let's see. I'd rather have you do tar. So we have one doing each one, hopefully. There we go. It's going well. Other than the giant hole in our reservoir up here. Which they're working on. Metal fasteners, huh? What are you guys still working on? You have crude saw blades. Let's go back to metal fasteners for a bit. I might need to make another one of these. No, I did make another one of these. Yeah, they're making tools. Let's have you make fasteners as well. Just to up that a little bit. Saltpeter. Let's have you... You have enough mountain salt for now. Let's have you grab the saltpeter. There we go. We got foods. Let's see. There's those 4. Can't plant there. I can plant 1 extra there. There we go. Enough pumpkins. We got enough food. Halfway through the giant buried tank blueprints, which will then go over, hopefully, to this, which will then go to this and back to this, so that we get those all copied out. Let's see, we could remove some of these mines, but nah, there's not much point in doing that at the moment. Did you fill up with quartz? You're close. You're working on making another one of these. In fact, you have 5 of those anvils. Is that the crude saw blades? Yep. Well, should be fine. We don't need you to make that. We've got an extra one. Do we have a cauldron? Nope. Let's make a cauldron. Just to have it back up and ready. I'm surprised we've almost got the tar we need for this. I'm really hoping it blocks off right here, but I guess we'll find out. We lose just a little bit of water off of here. I don't think I'll be too upset, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how it has to work. Speaking of which, what does this cost? $150? Okay. In case we need to rebuild it for any reason. We've got that. How's our science doing? 321. Does this still need berries? Yes, but it needs less berries. Let's use that for a bit and see if it boosts up our science production at all. Everything over here is looking good. The washing machine is lying face down in the stream. Okay. It's a bit weird, but as long as it works later. Out of play there. Although I need more people in there. We're catching up on beavers. That's good. We've got food. We've got water. We're getting alcohol, slowly. All these beavers over here don't really need to be there. But they're making kimchi, so I'm not going to complain. How are you doing? Okay. Well, the rice isn't doing too bad. We're a bit lower on it than I'd like to be, but we'll live. What do they got left? They got all the tar in there. That's the major thing that I was worried about. We're going to have at least 400 more, though. In fact, we'll go ahead and put in the others. I'm just going to pause all of them. Also say they are slightly lower priority. We get them in before the end of the stream, great. If not, I'm not worried about it. Alright. We're out of brain-boosting salts, I'm guessing. Yep. So back to regular old science you go. How did he get contaminated, dehydrating, starving, and you're at the library? Go get something to eat. And go home. Get something to drink. Good grief. No reason to be at the library. I'm going to try a dam up here. Just to see if we can keep in a bit more bad water. At some point, we'll upgrade this and get the bigger one. But we'll come back to that. This one's almost in there. Good. What is this? Sunflower seeds? Well, that's not what I meant to store there. That's not what I meant to store at all. Let's get another one and get dandelions. If we can ever get any extra. Let's go ahead and make sure they can cut down this again. That'll give them something to do. We're getting low on both the plucked and the flowers anyway, so might as well. Got water there, they've got water there. They've got water over here. They're at 80%. Well-being. Clinic. Interesting. Minor injury, minor burn. There's the Agora, Trebuchet, Carousel, and a mud bath. Beaver statues. Farmer monument. We could eventually get one of those. Are you still working on that? Yeah, it's going to take them a bit. Maybe if I put just a little bit of storage up here. For some of the stuff they're going to need. For instance, planks, logs, scrap metal, fasteners. Yeah, we could get most of these piles up here. Let's do planks. You're going to obtain logs. Yep. And scrap metal. Yep. Now these should all be lower priority, except for this here. Plus they're all paused, so we'll get those up there. How are we doing dandelion-wise? Yeah. Not great, not terrible. How are we doing? Large farm, large fancy. Did you get yours going yet? What happened to the... Oh, it's not quite done. Okay. 91%. Maybe by the end of this drought we'll have that done. Water is a little low, so I'd like to make a couple more of those. Two and a half days. Yeah, it's going to be really low by the time we're done here. Come to think of it, they probably lost all the water going down this cliff when that opened. Well, it's okay. That just means we've had a slightly longer drought than anticipated. We'll be okay. Let's see, let's finish filling up the anvil's storage that we have. And this is in here. Somebody just needs to come and finish building it. Or go home for the night and finish it in the morning. I guess that's okay. We have 2 days before the water comes back anyway. 1,000 water, 220 beavers for 2 days. That's going to be close, but we should be okay. There we go. That one in. That one's in. Just hoping it works properly. Because, theoretically, these should have no height limit, which means it shouldn't come backwards over here. We might lose a little water here if that doesn't actually block water. But if that's the case, we'll figure something out. How much power do you guys have left? Not a ton. Alright, well, let's get started on those two. These should be slightly higher order, though. Those are builders coming up here. No, just coming to get this specific water. Mountaintop water. We're out of power there. No builder came up here today. What else are they building? This, maybe? Got our scaffoldings. We got that. Are you working on making them fancy? You are working on making them fancy. There we go. Giant. We have one fancy one. However, I'm going to wait until we get at least a couple more so that we can start on this. Yep, just got picked up there. Takes 10 hours to make 5 of them. There's 2. Okay. We have 2. So, we're going to unpause this. I'm going to pause these again. And we'll see if this works. I hope it does, but you never know. Wow, it's been dry enough down here the rice actually died. Was not expecting that. I want that in ASAP. so that we can pull in as much water as possible on our next time through. We'll almost double the amount of water we have. Plus, we have some other storage we can still fill up. .4 days. We might actually run dry for a minute. Are you still pulling in water? You have a little bit of water. I guess that's not terrible. Let's open you up. We can't. You're underwater. Okay, well, that won't do us any good. I guess if the water drops a little bit, we can open that place up. There we go. Things are moving in there. There we go. Alright, let's have some water. If I have to, I will take out these dams here. I just want to know if this will fill up or not. With this blocking it. I would think it would, but you never know. It's all going diagonal across there. That's not what I wanted to see at all. Oh, is it starting to fill up there? Or is it just pouring in here? Looks like it's still filling. It just probably hasn't filled there in a while. There we go. We've got water. Yeah. That could be a problem. We'll figure it out here. Can we make something that prevents this from going this way? We are sure not getting a lot of water down there, are we? That hole right there. Well, would have thought that would have been a solid block, but it is not. So, let's do this for the moment. Get some water down there. And then we can figure out what to do about this. I'm going to need to replace these blocks here. You can't build... No, you can only go one out with that. The only thing I could think to do would be to put a house there, but then I would have to turn the house off. Which doesn't seem right either. Can you just put it... You can't just put one anywhere. You can't build them off those. You can't build them off of this. Well, at least I'm losing less water. Let's see. We could have a very unusual house placement here. The question becomes, how do they get out? They could still get out this way. Then how do I let out the bad water? If we move this, we could move these up. And I come around the back of the house this way and let the bad water out behind the house. So... we do that, and then we put the dams in front of it. 1, 2... well, we'd have to have an even number. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'd have to take that out. And then still, they would get bad water sometimes. I don't want them wandering through bad water. Let's see. So if I took these 3 out... let's plan this for just a second. 1, 2... put the block in there. No, I'd have to take these 3 out, wouldn't I? And then have it come this way, out all the way over here. Then it would go down the mountainside here, which I'm not sure I want that either. This definitely has to go, though, so let's do that. Let's temporarily plug this up. At least this way. Suppose I could redo this and take the bad water off of this side. Let's put in... where's the ladder? Oh, no, there's the ladder. There we go. They can come down that way. We have some strange beavers living up here. Maybe they're where they send the unusual beavers at. Speaking of which, are you in? You are in. Get water. That's 4,000 water you guys need to bring in to get it all full. There we go. Let's not put those in. So if I were to reroute this over here, connect the power here, I could leave these, take out the damn Or put a dam in right here. It's really only one inlet. Or maybe do 2 inlets. Let's see. Plan this out here. Do. I don't want it there. If I were to put it here... Let's see. Well, I could put it here. And... let's see. Leave in those ones right there. But make a 2-wide channel there so that all of it has enough room to flow out. We go back and down and out that way. In fact, we could make that channel a lot deeper so that it has room. Yeah, we can't do it right next to it, though. You'd have to do this, and then explode everything behind it to let out the water. And then we could still do... could we still do the dam? Here? Not really, no. So we'd have to move this stuff up. Well, we'll figure that out. Now that we have our water back... and it's going up again. No, I need the dam underneath you, please. There you go. Let's get those in there. You guys are working to get that. Do I need more water pumps? Did my water just really get that low? Of losing all of that? $456. Well, they're catching up, so we'll let them do what they need to do. Are these charging back up over here? Yeah, somewhat. What are you doing? We've got all of those. No, we don't have all of those we need. What are we lacking? Coal? Are we out of coal? That should not be too terribly difficult to get. We are out of coal. Quartz. Coal. There you go. Let's see. Once they get that in there. A couple more beavers hopefully won't hurt, right? Maybe? We'll have to keep an eye on them. Are you still making that? Well, while I appreciate the effort, let's go back to scaffoldings for a bit. You're doing gears. How about... what do I have in the way of gears, by the way? Pull on those? Not even close. We'll leave you at gears for now. I'm going to take all of these out and look into building a second one of these. How many? Giant buried factory. There we go. That's what we want. Are you still on? Yeah. I don't know that we need that many, so let's change you back to comic books for a bit. Comic books. There you go. We need... I believe those squares are considered taken. So we need to leave one set of squares here and another 3x3 here. Let's see. Dynamite. That's your support one. And they go here. There we go. And we'll get a second tank, and then we will hopefully let them fill. Alright, so we've got people up here. We've got a couple of haulers here and there. Do I have those up a little bit higher? Okay, well. One problem created, one problem solved. Okay, well. I see where a bunch of my extra beavers went to. Also seeing where all my berries are going to. That's all the brain-boosting salts. U3 is making brain-boosting salts. This one. That strong alcohol. Almost think I ought to make another one of these, since that seems to be what's keeping everything in. However, it might be the fact that I don't have any rice. Yeah, I don't have any rice at all. And large farms can't gather rice. So, we gotta rely on the smaller ones. Well, we'll try again here in just a minute. We definitely don't need you guys doing nothing, so we'll sit you to the side. You have a little water over here that our deep water pump is working on. Good. We'll figure out the bad water gates maybe another day. I would just like to get these in there. Explosives. We're just waiting on the nitro, which is saltpeter, which... Is that what you're bringing in? Yeah. Let's open up another mine for it. Are you going through it that fast? Every 2 hours? Eh. It's not bad. It's not terrible. This is all in. Just keep that extra storage up here. I'm sure at some point we'll need it. Change you to tar. Is everybody prioritized? Oh, that place isn't. I just want them to get as much water as possible. Prioritize. Grab a couple more trees. Might switch out more of these cabbages for more peas. How are we doing dandelion-wise? Be okay. What's our gathering? He's not picking up any... We'll let him get the berries, but hopefully he goes and delivers some of that stuff. Let's switch you back to this. What do I have? I have 1,000 science. Could make a pretty big purchase. Let's take a look and see if there's anything that I need. Advanced warm storage. Nope. Whirl rack. Precious. Let's... Sure, let's build a couple of scroll racks. Can I build them upstairs? And it looks like I can build them upstairs. Bit difficult to see. Oh, you have to choose your scroll, huh? Let's go with... Nope. Nope. Large farmhouse. There we go. Well. Giant berry, there we go. Large water wheel. One of those. Anything else? ENS. Clockwork, there we go. Clockwork, okay. Now we have extra squirrel storage. We'll revert to that. We've got too much water here. It'll dry up. It'll be okay. We're back to being short on beavers again, but we'll be alright. How are we doing food-wise? We need a lot of rice. Let's have them focus on rice for now. Everything else is looking good. We'll leave this mess alone. There might be a way to salvage it, there might not be. Storage, scroll rack. 1,000 dirt. Generated by the mechanical drill. Okay. Well, we have some of the drill stuff. Falling tower. Nope. Firefly. Metal. Mechanical drill, iron ore. Must be... Ah, so there's where you get the dirt from. There's the coal. I need blueprints for that as well, it looks like. And I think I also need a place to put it. It needs, what, 4 tall? Suppose I could put it there if I exploded a lot of this out. But I'd still have to get it power. Let's see. That doesn't seem to be high enough. Nope. Nope. If I did a bit of terraforming somewhere. It's probably not waterproof. So we probably don't want to put it in the water. Just seems logical. This had just a little bit more dirt. But it does not. I mean, I could put it in a hole, I suppose. The only problem would be... First of all, where's the power supply on this thing? It's on the side. Both sides have that, or just the one? Just the one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that actually would work. No, we're not going to unlock it. I just want to see. They both have it on the same side? Yeah, they're both the exact same. Well, if I could get power over here... I suppose I could take it up and over this way. I'm not sure there. We're having a very indecisive day. How is this doing? At least it's not overflowing. We're good here, we're good here. Let's take a look and see what else we've got. I don't need this. Not currently, at least. Store such gas as methane. What does that look like? A methane tank. Pressurized tank. And prioritized to allow storage from fermentation barrels. Well, I haven't run into anything that needs that. Underground cold storage. Okay, haven't figured out what causes that yet. Giant sequoia feller. Metal? No, maybe balloons. Maybe I want to invest in that next. There's glass. What do I need to get glass? I don't know what that other thing is either. Maybe some better power options. Maybe a large wheel. That would certainly increase the power coming into these. What about storage? Let's see. Medium vertical. Large vertical. Horizontal ones. That's 10K, that's 1.2. Let's see. If I did this, I don't think they're waterproof. Guessing they work in the water? A good question. But you do something like this, then connect this in to store 1,500 horsepower. It's vertical. Or do I want to do this? I could do this here and just build power backwards. Although, again, I don't know. If these here work in the water. Well, we're going to try it. We're going to get some power storage going. Let's make sure that that is the right height. Yep. And how are the beavers going to get back there? That I don't know. Crud. Suppose I could just drop a ladder down there. That at least lets them get back here. Maybe they can start building out that way. Alright, we'll worry about that whenever they get that built. And maybe this can stay going for a lot longer. Hopefully. They seem to have plenty of extra power here and there. Did they get in? Alright, they got this in. There we go. Second one. Also for water. Say that's slightly more important than most things. And if we can fill up that storage, we should be good for most droughts. We need more berries, though. Maybe we can look into that. There's the balloon trader. These are 250, but I need the balloon trader landing pad. Well, who's making what up here? Yep. Let's have you start on that. Excuse me. Okay, wow. That one brought tears to my eyes. Let's not do that again. You're still working on gears. We're okay there. Let's switch you to the aquafire pump. And we'll let them create those. Oh, man. I don't know what that was, but that was definitely pretty rough. Okay. It's a bit of a longer drought, but I think we'll be alright. Ooh. We'll start looking into those mid-range things. Let's see. Bad water. Yeah, I don't need that much bad water yet. No, don't need that. Don't need the advanced buildings. That's from flooding. Okay, well. Tree nursery. The tree nursery. We definitely need trading balloons. Trade with folk tales. So there we need the better soup to get those, to get the sequoia seeds. Let's see. Well, where do we want the balloon traders? They need 2 HP. We could put them way over here on top of the mountain. Also put them over here. It's not quite so far away. Is that just a balloon that sits? Move that out slightly from the cliff. Yeah, there we go. You know, we're going to try that. That is what we're going to do. We're going to use our science on. And we want to start with these guys, right? So, that actually could go over in the corner, couldn't it? And then we do a folktales. There we go. That's good enough for now. So I need to make this soup, which should be in a food. There it is. Greater cooking tent. I don't even have the mechanized cooking house yet. Which, I don't think there's anything here that I couldn't do. What about a greater cooking tent? I should have plenty of that. You know what? Let's put you... Yeah, let's get the greater cooking tent. We'll have to figure out a way to get 2 horsepower up here, but that might just be this right here. Where does it plug in at? Plug in anywhere? Please tell me it's not on the back. Where does that plug in at? I sure don't see a place to plug it in. Let's see. We'll do that, I guess. Okay. Well. At least there's no minuses to that. Is this done? Yep. So we just need to fill that next time. Nothing to do in range. What are you guys supposed to be doing? Oh, you're scavengers. You're done scavenging. Alright, well, we've got 6 beavers not doing anything. Well, that's good. That'll be a first in a very long time. How are you guys doing? Not bad. Don't know that I need more beavers, but another one of those definitely could help. Oh, let's unpause these. We've got the people for them. Your mountain salt. Let's have you go back to mountain salt. I really don't need these 2 anymore, but it's okay. Is there any place up here that's 3? Yeah, but it doesn't have the... Okay. They're working on that. We'll put some stairs up to there. What just got built? Ooh, almost thought it crashed there, but something got built. Looks like it's the greater tent. Bramble flowers, cabbages, chestnuts, dandelions, green peas, logs, mushrooms, pumpkins, spatter ducks, or deluxe stew. Does stew get stored in these? It does not get stored in these, or at least the deluxe stew does not. Does the warehouse store that? Is there no storage for that? I would think it'd be one of these. Alcohol. Coconut milk. Grape juice. You are in there, but you're not doing anything, so... Are you working on the balloon? I'm going to pause you so it doesn't accidentally build you. Are you copying Balloon Trader? Large factory. Okay. Why are you not moving forward? Oh, you need more brain boosting salts. Nitro, we still need. In fact, I'm going to change you to nitro. We can start storing a little bit more of that. You've got the tar. You've got the brain boosting salts. But there, we're stuck on the strong alcohol. And we need that sake. Well, let's just build another one of these. Actually, is that the problem? Is that really the problem? Or is it the rice that's the problem? No, I have rice. So, yeah, we're just going to do that. Set it to this. Mediocre chestnut beer. This is still set to udon. Can we just go chestnut flour? And maybe these need flour for some reason, right? If you set them to that. Yeah. I don't know why they can suddenly hold 10 more water. That's kind of weird. There we go. Hopefully that'll help out with the rice crop. I almost need another farm set up to get more rice. I mean, it's getting harvested pretty well. Well, we're doing okay there. We got no power. We got no blueberries. Huh. At least this doesn't need blueberries. Deluxe stew. Everybody can come and get some deluxe stew. It's a lot of giant buried tank blueprints. Oh well. Food-wise, we seem to be doing okay. Are we low on planks? We are low on planks. That's weird. How are you doing? Seem okay. Do we need more crude saw blades? Crude saw blades. What are you working on? Fasteners still? Yeah, that's fine. How many spaces across is this right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it'd have to be farther than that. Starting to lose my voice. I'm not sure why. I didn't do anything that exciting over New Year's. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd have to remove all of that there. What height is this? 12. What height is that? 13. Well, I suppose I could put the 2 giant drills here if I removed a lot of this dirt here. That wouldn't be bad. Then we just have the mine for quartz and water. Oh, are you getting coal? Water. We're pretty much full on everything else, so you might as well bring in something, right? This almost done? We just need the landing pad. Which it doesn't look like they've even started on. You're not using brain boosting salts. Nope. We're needing alcohol there. The alcohol is needing the fermented sake. You know what? Since we have the kimchi, can we trade some of this out, maybe? Let's do that. 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 Get rice and water in here. We'll just make a whole bunch of that. Or at least hopefully we will. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Water, spatter duck. They have everything. It's nighttime, that's why they're not making anything. Takes them 8 hours to make 50? Good grief. Brain boosting salts. Need a little bit more here. 24 hours to make 60. We have all the rice we're going to need. How are we doing on sunflowers in general? 408? That's not terrible. How about... let's look at the hydroponics again. GMO growing lab. No. Mushroom grower. Farm upgrade. Florist. There's the peas. There's the rice. Make those, I suppose. Do I have... how many hydroponic farm? I have 10. Where is that under advanced buildings? Mega platform. Yep, but I need whatever that green thing is. So maybe we'll just look into building another farm here. We'll figure out the power in a bit. Oops, I don't want that. Clockwork hydroponic farm. Peas. Yeah, sure. And for rice. Oh, I'm close to that one. We're gonna have to figure out how to get up there, but that's not that big a deal. We'll also have to figure out how to get the power over there, but again, not that big a deal. Can probably just come out and around. How many of these do I have? And one of... where's the entrance to this place? There's the entrance. Well, that's going to be a pain in the butt. You are going to have to be replaced with this. Take the power. Let's see. Actually... oh, let's do the other farm just to make sure we get it in there. There we go. This one, too, is going to have to be a ladder. Maybe I should save up for this. I don't know. Power. Flywheels. We're gonna have to go up and over here. Okay, we can't build on top of that. So we're going to have to go down and around. Car comes this way. So this will have to come out here. There we go. Grab another one of those, another one of these. And let's see. Corner here. Well, let's just do that there, that there. And there we go. Up and through there. And we're going to say these are all extremely low priority. And hopefully that helps us out with the food situation in general. Deluxe stew is getting eaten almost as soon as it gets made. Giant, large water wheel. I have large water wheel blueprints. I could probably make one of those eventually. However, I hate to see the extra consumption that we have from it. How are we doing water here? We don't have a single drop of water in that secondary one. These are always going to be the most important, so we'll make sure somebody's in there. You have somebody making screw press axles, right? Yep. In fact, I might even have two people making screw press axles. Oh, you're making sawdust. You're making sawdust. There's screw press axles. That just takes a while. Again, it's almost looking like I need more pumps. Really don't want to put in more pumps, but if I do this, I put pumps on top of this. I would think I'd be able to, but you never know. No. Other buildings can be built on its top. Well, that doesn't seem to be quite accurate. Nothing seems to let me build up there. Because it's not watertight. Okay, well, where'd another place for pumps be? Speaking of which, you guys can probably open back up. There you go. Suppose we could put some down here. We could put some over here. Like that idea. Let's do that. Water. We'll do... No, not that. About 2 and an upgrade. Maybe. There we go. And then we'll just add more pumps as we need it. To do in range, of course. Alright, do we have our balloon yet? Oh, washing machine. 17%. Okay, well, that's gonna take a minute or two. You are making alcohol. What are we doing on the beer front? Chestnut flour. Are you not making chestnut flour? Are we out of chestnuts? No, not really. Maybe I need a second gatherer here. There. Well, we're trying to make soup, or stew, I guess. They're working on a lot of chestnut beer. Let's fill this lake back up. Let's pause these two for now, send them to do something else. Looks like we're needing less and less cabbages. Pumpkins we're okay on. Rice. We're having a bit of a hard time because of the rice itself. I can only get that far. Could try and plant some rice down here. If I can remove a couple things over here, maybe. Let's remove this and this. Then we'll take a road this way. And we might say, don't replant these. And then we can put Maybe stairs in here? They almost have that full. Did we actually go through all our mushroom juice? We did. Let's make some more. We have mushrooms, right? Mushrooms. Yeah, we have plenty of mushrooms. We'll make some juice out of them. Not a great exchange, but, you know, if you've got the resources, might as well make some of them. Let's see. We'll save a little bit of room. Make a ladder. If I was to make it there, it doesn't show me. I'm thinking it's probably better to make it maybe... No, let's just make it here. Once that's out of there, we'll come through, we'll clean out all these trees, and we'll plant some extra rice down here. Till we have the farm up and running. Can you help harvest peas? I don't remember. I don't see any peas being harvested, so probably not. Flower seeds. Yeah, you can harvest peas. Okay. Well, let's take a section out of here and toss in some more peas, I guess. The hydroponic is keeping the cabbages up pretty high. Now we just need more peas. Get rid of all of that. Then they can go over just a little bit farther to get cabbages. Let's just get rid of that pumpkin. Yep, they can plant down here. In fact, it might be able to plant a little farther over here, too. And we'll say plant crops, rice. We'll take the extra rice. It's not bad. Alright, how's the balloon going? Halfway done. Deluxe stew. Good grief. we could just get a couple more beavers in there, it would probably help out. Send you over to there. Let's stop you for now. Detonate you. All of you. That's not getting too much work done on it, but that's okay. They've got other projects to work on. For instance, how's our metal doing over here? How much scrap do we have? Scrap, scrap, some scrap. You actually have a decent amount of tar. I am surprised. Let's switch you to brain boosting salts. How's the nitro going? Not well, it looks like. Mountain salt. Saltpeter. Okay. Are you having problems getting things, or are you just slow? I guess it's all being used for dynamite? What's kind of dynamite? I have 157. Shouldn't need to be making any more dynamite. No, I'm full on that. Give me those. These guys are still struggling to keep up with the brambles over here. More water brought in, please. Let's get more peas, if you please. There we go. Only ever have very few chips. I got all the pumpkins in the world. They're literally just down the road right here. Yes, I can. Let's do that. We'll put the mountain stash back there. Storage. Large pile. Large pile of salt. Obtain. You are supply. You are also supply. Nitro, water. There's nobody in the half-fermented sake place. Alright, well, we'll leave them to that. That's why my water is so slowly climbing. Because they have to use it to fill up all of those. That's okay. We can always use the extra water storage and such. Oh, nitro. They've got some nitro in there. $50 every 8 hours. Huh, okay. If I cleared out all these brambles, I could possibly put the 2 mines here. Let's see. Industrial foundry. No. This iron or coal. Coal would probably be more useful. I could put it right there. Put the other one, well, I can't put it right next to it because you have to plug the power into it. Let's see, that. And that, we could do that. We can still get up to here, too. Oh, what is this? We could do... Can we do one here? We could do one here. Not sure how I would get it power, though. This would be much more reasonable for power. I can also put it down here. And just continue this line down. Let's see. I don't know, that's not terrible. Yeah, we'll come back. Did we get this yet? 80%. Nope, so they haven't even started copying them yet. What are you trying to bring in? Water? Not bad. Let's grab coal, though. Iron and coal. Fill these back up. This one that makes scrap? Yeah. We haven't run out of scrap yet, though, so I'm not going to turn that on. So all we need is the balloon trader. What do we need here? Planks, metal fasteners, balloon. Exotic skeeds. What we need. Who makes the balloons? Do you make the balloons? You make balloons. Is everybody working on flowers? What do I need for balloons? Paper, tar, and tools. We can probably do that. 150 hours. Okay, well. We're gonna have to wait anyway. Got the paper. Should have the tar, the tools. Yeah, that should all be easy. We'll get a balloon out there. Are they still working on this? They have the water there. We don't have glass panes, so let's pause that. Do I need glass panes here? No. This one I do, though. So what makes glass panes? Is that a factory? No. Advanced? No. High temperature foundry. I see. 500. Whew. What does that look like? Holy cow. Looks like I'm also going to need Masters in Metallurgy to get that. So it's going to be a while before we can get this one. Not a big deal. We've got some extra rice patches in there, here and there. 1.5 days till drought. Let's see. If I even this out, I could use those there. Mechanical drill. So that wouldn't be a bad place for them. One there. One there. It's slightly too... One there, and then I can't go 3 there. I need some dirt. But if I put one in here, I could get dirt and then build there. Kind of like that. Power can come from down here and go up and around. You know what I do need to get, though? Universal power shaft. I'm just gonna buy it. So I have so many places it would be useful. For instance, we could remake all of this here. It's out, around. You could do this, there. Well, let's start with that. And we'll also do one here. There we go. Actually, this one just needs to be one of these. We'll do that. This. We'll turn this off for just a minute. Go there. One of those. There we go. And let's go ahead and say we don't need that. This, you come over here. Put one of you in here. certainly know that is going to need to be around this way. Let's do power, this, that. This goes up here. Switch you out for this. These really aren't needed anymore. We'll say, let's get that a little bit more attention here. At least that. There we go. Alright, not bad. The second one is starting to fill up here. We've got some extra beavers, we've got food, we've got water. We're hanging in there. Did you finish? You did finish. Let's let you finish, and... Ah, here we go. Giant... Large blueprints, large balloons. There we go. That's what we want to see. Get a couple of those made. We'll unpause you. Workers... what this does. 1, 2 balloons, maybe? Let's get that built. Somebody can pick up some fancy things and build that, right? And we can work on our exotic seeds. Okay, well, that's good. Now we just need the balloon, which should be coming from this. Did we get a balloon already? Did I miss that? I don't think so. I think it needs more paper. Alright. How are you guys doing on paper over here? Seem fine. Seem to have plenty. Pause you. Get more people in here, even though we're low on people already. Well-being. Water. Let's see. Water pump. Small aquifer pump. Occasionally breaks a gear. Wouldn't be bad. We could just start getting water from wherever. We'll work our way there. Let's get at least this, though. Nope, does not fit there. How about there? One more bath. Why not? They should have everything they need to get at least these two started back up. I don't know if we'll make it around to this side. In fact, we can probably redo this. Lose a little bit of power storage, but I would rather have power storage somewhere else. So we'll do a 4 on the corner there. This goes to here. Let's see. Actually, this would be cheaper, wouldn't it? Yeah, we can do this. Then this. Then that. Question becomes... That still doesn't want to be put in over that. Okay, well, we gotta go out and around then. Means I don't need these. There. And power. And batteries. We might need to update our battery technology here pretty soon. This should hook up at least these two again. Done. There we go. Those are back. Good. I didn't want to lose all my cabbages. Wild disease. Yeah, still not sure where that comes from. You have that. Are you working on this balloon yet? No? Interesting. Guess I could put them on top of here, but... 3 meters, 6 meters, 9 meters, 12 meters. At least we have rice. I want to say... You focus on rice. They're coming over here for that deluxe stew quite often, but they're not keeping up. Huh. Well, don't know. I guess I could just... Can you add stuff to this, maybe? No. Oh, you can also go out the other side. Well, that's pretty neat. Finally. They got everything they need, and it's time to go home. Isn't that the way it always works? What are we doing? Do we have mushrooms? We have mushrooms. Cabbages. Peas. We have plenty of kimchi. Having a bit of a hard time with the berries, but other than that, doing alright. Rice. Hmm. $3.47. What does... Pumps, there we go. Small aquifer pump. What does that look like? Does it need power? It needs 50 power. Where does the power go in at? It goes in there. Kind of an odd place. Hmm. Is that the only place? Oh, it goes, you can go on the outside too. So theoretically, we could do that if we had the stuff for it, which for that I think we just have to do something like this, and then this and that. No, that's a fluid pump. We could build... Power connection is blocked. What do you mean blocked? It's right there. Does it only plug in the other side? I mean, it says it plugs in both sides, but that doesn't necessarily make it so. Can I build... If I were to build, let's say, 2 platforms here, and then put it in? Yeah, that would work. Power. And do water. It shouldn't be blocked. I don't understand. I don't really understand that. We'll go ahead and grab it for now. Oh. Put it in the right spot. Power connection is blocked. If I go the other way... I can't do that the other way. This. I do this, I can just make a connection across there. If I take you out of there, I say 3-way connector here. Water, you, this. That gets us 1. Then we'll see how that aquifer does. What are you working on? You are working on aquifer. Okay, well. We're going to pause you. Because you are definitely going to be a little bit later. Don't know if we'll get to that today, but we'll try. Speaking of which, I need just a second. It is warm in here. All right. There we go. Why? I don't know why you were low power, but okay. There we go. Okay. We'll let them make up the plans for all this. That's going to take a while. We need those glass panes. We might be able to get at least this in today, though. We need to clear out some of this area, I believe. Let's see. Is that a 3 or a 2? 2s. Get rid of some of this. I don't need to worry about that. Let's get rid of these. So we can get a mine in here. Or at least a drill. We still need to figure out power. Let's see. Batteries. Flywheels. Gravity battery. I don't have any really super high places other than maybe over here. But even there, that's not that great. We just need the balloon now, which you are over halfway done. Maybe, just maybe, we can send out this. This is going very well, so I might actually change some more of these over. How's our rice doing? Not great. Spatterdock? No. How about... We have chestnuts. Do we have chestnut flour? Yeah. Let's change some of these to chestnut flour. And see if the kimchi can still keep up. There we go. How are you guys doing on chestnuts over here? You're not doing terrible. We don't have a huge chestnut farm going on anyway. You don't reach down that far, do you? No. No, you don't. Alright. Stop cutting those for a minute. Go get some more trees, please. What do we need? Gears, I'm guessing? And you make gears. Oh, you have Aquafire Pump blueprints. Okay. What are you working on? ENS blueprints. Okay. You're probably done with that. Let's go Aquafire Pump. And Aquafire Pump. We'll make a whole bunch of those. Just in case we want a whole bunch of Aquafires. This, however, we don't need anymore. Let's switch you back to gears. We just need logs and planks for that. You are still working on this. You don't have dandelion tea, so let's just switch you back to that for now. You can come back and get your other stuff. Balloon. There we go. We have one balloon, which means we can send out a balloon to our friends, the Folktales. We'll get somebody in there. I don't know what we need for that, but I don't know what this means. 1 or 2. Alright, somebody needs to come over here and make the balloon. It's not an airship, but it's alright. Come on. You can do it. There you go. We've got a balloon. The deluxe stew. We're getting some deluxe stew in every day, which is not bad. Hopefully it goes over to here first. This building isn't connected. It's connected to this, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. We'll let it go. Mild disease. Contaminated. Nothing to do in range. Flooded. Ow. It's a bit too much there. There you go. Lacks power. Yeah, we're working our way around. We just have to have gears made. Unconnected building. Doesn't seem unconnected. It seems like it's literally sitting right on top of that. And it's connected to here, unless... Ah. Okay. So is this for the actual... that, and this is for... the trip up there? Okay. What do you need? Methane, which should be easy. This single barrel is producing plenty of methane for us. And then you just need the stew, right? Take stuff to them. No workers at workplace. Missing ingredients. Supply, demand. I don't know. Don't know what that does, but there was nowhere to plug it in, so hopefully that's okay. Hey, they've got methane. All right. Can you guys bring the stew over here? Quit eating it before it gets there. That might be easier said than done. How's my supplies doing? Pumpkins, still got plenty. Still got plenty of cabbages. Raised cabbage. It's just rice. Rice, I am low on rice. Let's get it all planted. You're harvesting, you're harvesting. You're planting. Let's just say none. Get that stuff replanted real quick. All the deluxe stew always gets eaten by the end of the day. Where are these guys? Did you go get pumpkins? Is that why it's taking so long? You have to get the pumpkins? You don't need pumpkins. You've got plenty of pumpkins here. In fact, here, let's... Yeah, not sure what's going on there. It's weird. There we go. We'll do not that one. Pumpkins. Pumpkins? Pumpkins. And we are going to obtain. Almost think I should make a second one of these just so it can keep up. But we can't store this deluxe stew anywhere. $50. Take it over here, please. Do not eat. No, stop eating it. Send it out. Ship it out. You bunch of jerks, quit eating all this stew. Let's see. Well, let's get another one. I really think I should be able to store that, but I sure don't see it. That's the tea. Coffee. Coconut milk. Mushroom juice. Wine. Water. Spicy sodas. This never seems to be able to keep up either. We don't need another balloon. Go back to explosives. Do we need any of these? No. We'll just keep on those, I guess. Ah, explosives here. All right. Let's get you here. You could think about it for a minute. Okay. Mechanical drill blueprints. Well, we can work with that too. Let's take these. And come over here. So I don't need that. I really only need this. Grab the platform here. Over. One of these here. One of those. One of those. This. And I'm going to do this real quick. Restore that. For now, we're just going to go across the top here. Mechanical drill, fancy blueprints. Well, that's all well and good. We're going to pause it. What are you working on? Gears. Okay. Let's get... How are we doing gear-wise? Do we have gears? No, I might actually have to wait on that. We might not get that in today. We're still building out this over here. We've got 1, 2 of those. What is that? Oh, it's only 7 gears. Okay. Any of that deluxe stew get delivered? No. I want people in here. Give me that deluxe stew. I want enough to ship out for exotic seeds. Might not be easy, but we're gonna try. How are our scaffoldings doing? Yeah, they're going back up. Aquifer pump fancy blueprints. So we've got to make the drill and the aquifer here. This one is almost done, so ENS architectural. Okay, so that's like the next level for those guys. We just kind of gotta wait on them to get stuff done. Is that the last 2 things to get that to work? Okay. Let's actually change that to highest priority. We'll get the gears in there. You guys making stew? Let's see. You aren't needed there. There's still a couple of berries around they can pick up. We'll turn this back on. I guess I can turn all of that off. Who makes pencil sets? Do you make pencil sets? Yeah. Go ahead and make some of those. Give me 3 people. I want stew made, and I want stew taken to the folktales. If they would just do it. Stop eating my stew. My stew is for buying stuff. What are we doing on scraps? Metal. I am not seeing... Oh, maybe? I guess we don't have many of those. Okay, well. Good to know. Do that, do that. Anybody? All of my stew is constantly eaten. Get somebody in here to, I guess, power this. Supply? I don't know why it has 2 supply. Alright, well, we'll see if we can get them to stop eating all the stew. They don't seem to want to do that, though. 4 more gears, which I believe a gear is every 10 hours. So 30 hours left. Stew, maybe? Yes? No? No? They just will not leave this stew alone. Also, they're not actually making the stew. Why are you not making the stew? There you go. Okay. This should be 100 stew. Fried rice. Yuck. Somebody ate the yuck. Dance hall. Little staircase. Balloon. Carousel. World? Phone is kind of acting weird today. Let's see. know you have low battery. I don't understand why you have low battery is the thing. You're plugged in. Well, I might be slightly leaning to the side for the next 15 minutes. Anything? Deluxe stew? Yes, no, maybe? There was deluxe stew right there. You could have sent it out, and you didn't. You just didn't. I don't know that that's actually necessary. I'm going to get rid of it. We'll just see if... Get somebody here. I want you to go get the deluxe stew that's here. There's 50 deluxe stew. What in the world are you doing, Zirkoi? You're grabbing water. Why in the world are you grabbing water? You're not only grabbing water, you're dehydrated. You're not even drinking the water. Zirkoi, buddy. Where are you going? You're dropping that off. Now you're getting water. Now you're getting a log. That is not part of what you need. Are you just randomly moving stuff around? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they aren't getting... If I pause... and unpause... No clue why they're not simply walking over there and getting the stew. Something's a bit odd there. There we go. Phone is being a pain in the butt. Did we get it? Yes, we at least have the clockwork hydroponic green peas farm. What are you? Coal. Okay. Are you set for coal? You're set for some coal. Let's just get coal. You need that much coal. There's our bad tide. We might at least get to start the bad tide. We have a decent amount of everything, though, so we should be okay. Other than berries. We are once again behind on berries. Plenty of fields of berries. Just consuming them everywhere. Aquafire. Did we get those? Hydroponic, hydroponic, beaver washing, Aquafire, fancy blueprints. We've got 3 of them. So, we can at least open this back up. Don't know if we can build it before the end, but we'll give it a go. Real bits. We've got a couple of those. Speaking of which, are you still working on... No, you're working on gears. We've only got one of them. I might make just another one of these. Grief. Just to sit here and make gears all the time. There. We'll take the extra 3 beavers. Our supplies are okay. There's nothing there that I can't really afford. We'll switch you over to the driller. And then you can just be for this. Let's get that built real quick. Well, I just wanted to see a balloon launch, but looks like they won't get their stew. I don't quite understand why they don't want to go get the stew, but maybe it's just one of those things. They don't like stew, maybe. Make another, but this one didn't work, so I'm kind of hesitant to make another. What do we get from... Let's see. What do we get from the folk tales? Let's take a look at that. Oh, there we go. That came back. There we go. Well, at least I get a look up toward the end of the... Toward the end of the stream. That's okay. Nothing. 50. There's literally 50 right there. Go get it. 44. Go get it. No? Okay. Nope. Don't know what's going on there. How's the alcohol going? There's nobody in here. Let's get some people in here making alcohol, please. Let's save that there. It's going to use a lot of rice, but I have some saved up, so we'll see how that goes. Just need 8 gears. Of course I need 8 gears. Maybe someone in here. Gears. That's 80 hours worth of gears to make. Sheesh. Have we started on this yet? No. You make gears too, so we'll half it down to 40. Storage. I just make this for dirt. Dirt. There's a lot of dirt that needs to be saved up. I don't know how much dirt these hold, but we'll find out. Phone's dead again. I'm definitely going to have to check that off stream. Well, this has been an interesting day, that's for sure. We got some done. It feels like we're somewhere in mid-game, but some things aren't working for some reason. I'm not sure why. But we have got a decent amount of stuff in. We've got more hydroponic farms. We'll have this aquifer here before too long, probably near the start of the next one. We've got all of this in. Are we not? Ah, we need gears here. Well, maybe. Maybe this is gonna work. Maybe it's not. There's our bad tide. But I think we're going to call it there for today. We'll see how we fare through this bad tide next time. I will be back on Friday morning, and we'll see if we can get the balloon to launch, see what's going up with that, try a couple of other things, and keep on going. So, as always, just want to say thank you much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!